28,000 people have said, I'm gonna do a better job of getting rid of the chemicals, the wax, the debris, the dirt, the germs, even the bacteria that lives on the outside of our fresh fruits and vegetables, all the produce that we're spending a lot of money on. You know what? It's just kind of the way it is. I mean, hundreds of people touch the produce that's being shipped from overseas in some cases, even if it's just from across the country. You know, they sit in bins and they go through trucks and hundreds of hands touch them, and then they're thrown out on the shelves for us to be able to retrieve and then come home and what, just rinse? It's crazy when you learn about how many things lurk in the skin or on the skin of our fresh fruits and vegetables. We spend a lot. I don't want you to waste the fruit that you buy or the vegetables that you buy, especially because you didn't get to it as quickly as you thought. This product, it's called Eat Cleaner, not only cleans effectively, it extends the life of the food as well. So you've got a little bit more time to be able to enjoy the things that you've spent your hard-earned money on. You are getting 4 bottles, 4 full-size bottles for only $29.95. This is the lowest price we've ever done, and we've never done auto ship with this product, but we're doing this today's special price on auto ship. If you would like to get this down the road, same price and free shipping for the future shipments. All you do is literally spray it on the produce. When it comes home, rinse it, and you know what? In certain cases, I mean, depending on where you're putting it, if it sits on that fruit or vegetable for 2 minutes, it's gonna be killing 99% of the E. coli and the salmonella that could potentially be there. We hear about all the recalls constantly on things like lettuce, and I mean, all the different things that are like, what? It happens. This is a way naturally to take care of all of that and give yourself, your family, and everybody else the cleanest fruit, vegetables that you possibly can. Made right here in the United States, and I just think it's such a great product and such an exciting time to really do a better job of taking care of you and the health of your family. So we send things to Joy. She's up in New York for our final look, our last airing of this incredibly popular Today Special. Joy, what a great product. Thank you for developing this.
Oh, let me tell you, Callie, this is a little miracle in a bottle. I mean, people might know me for the Miracle Mop, a simple twist of a mop. This is the legacy I want to leave. I am so excited. I can't believe this is the final opportunity for you to get it here. At the best offer in the country. If you've seen the commercial out there, it's taking the nation by storm. What are we thinking about? We're thinking about making America healthy again, right? What do you eat to be healthy? Your fruits, your vegetables. Why would you eat fruits and vegetables that have pesticides and chemicals, dirt and bacteria, when now there's Eat Cleaner? There never used to be. It is miraculous. It is affordable. It is a penny, couple pennies every time you use it. You're getting 4 bottles. That's over 3,200 sprays. That's like 2 roomfuls of fruits and vegetables. This is Eat Cleaner, is patented, lab proven, natural, tasteless, clear fruit and vegetable wash. It removes 99.9% of unwanted residues, pesticides, chemicals, wax, dirt, and bacteria. And if that isn't amazing enough, drum roll, it will make your fruits and vegetables and keep them fresh up to 5 times longer. So you are going to save so much money. The minute you get this home, not only are you going to be getting rid of all the dirt, the bacteria, the pesticides. You know, did you know that you can't boil out pesticides? Okay, I never knew that. So when you are making your chicken soup or your apple pies, if you have not cleaned them with something like Eat Cleaner or Eat Cleaner period, you can't boil out chemicals or pesticides. So we don't know, you know, you have to think about it, right? So here you go. I make a statement in the commercial. I say you will never take another bite without Eat Cleaner. Why would you? When you have now the option, it's easy. It's not complicated. You spray it, and then rinse it off with water. Just like I used to bring my fruits and vegetables home and I'd rinse them and then I think I'd rinse them again because I didn't get all the dirt. This is faster than that. So, and then you just put them in your refrigerator and guess what? They stay up to, the raspberries won't get moldy in a few days. They stay 5 weeks. It is unbelievable. So it's a natural fruit and vegetable wash. Patented. It removes 99.9% of bacteria, pesticides, chemicals, wax, and dirt, and absolutely not only keeps them looking fresher, it keeps them fresh 5 times longer. It's been awarded the EPA Safer Choice certification, USDA bio-based certified. It's gluten-free, it's tasteless and odorless, and proudly, proudly, proudly made in the USA. And let me just say something about it's being tasteless and odorless. It literally, your fruits will taste better because the dirt, the waxy buildup, which I'm going to show you, if you're just tuning in, I am telling you, you hit here at the right time because this product is absolutely miraculous. So, you know, again, you spray it and then you just rinse it off. When you think about it, so let me tell you a couple other statistics. The average family of 4 throws away over $1,600 worth of produce because it goes bad. 2/3 of the produce in America, not 1/3, 2/3 of the produce in America is thrown out because it goes bad. So let me tell you, those days are done. You know, fruits and vegetables, if you're a vegetarian, it's very important that you eat fruits and vegetables. Why would you not use something that is lab proven, that is natural, that has no taste, is clear? So if you see the hacks on social media, you will see them and they'll say, oh, use vinegar, baking soda, mix this with that, lemon juice. Forget it. Forget it. Don't listen to them. I'm going to tell you flat out, do not listen to them. This is years of science, and it's natural, made in the USA, and it works, okay? And you are getting 4 bottles. As I said, you are getting 3,200 sprays. So let's talk about a couple things here, okay? So first, we went to the market and we bought these apples, okay? So they all looked like this. These 2 bushels of apples looked like this, okay? What we did, and you'd say, oh, that's wonderful. I'm gonna put it in my son or daughter's lunchbox. I'm gonna take it to work with me. But what you don't know is gonna shock you, okay? Because this apple, all these apples, what we did, these looked like those, okay? But we dipped these in 5 seconds in boiling water. What happened? All the wax comes to life. Then they use the wax on our fruits and vegetables to hold in the chemicals and pesticides, so that the chemicals and pesticides are what keep the dirt and the bacteria. Even organically grown fruits and vegetables, they're able to use pesticides, and where you don't worry about pesticides if they don't use them, you have to worry about bacteria and germs. So this apple, we took this apple, all these apples, 5 seconds each in boiling water. 5 seconds, everybody. Would you eat this apple? Would you eat this apple? This apple is this apple in disguise. This is disguising all this. So I am telling you, when I say in the commercial, I say you will never take another bite without Eat Cleaner. This is one of the reasons why, of the many. But look what happened here. I want to just show you. This is so unbelievable to me. The waxy buildup, it cracked open. You can see the red apple that is showing through there. That waxy coating, you're seeing it here, and it's unbelievable. We don't know. We think this is fabulous. But this, again, is this. You just don't see it, okay? So you're not going to eat that. You'd say here to your company, here, come on, have some apples. No, you're not going to do that because they'd run away. They'd think you lost your mind, okay? But that's really what it's all about. That's why Eat Cleaner, I say, is a necessity. I'd say, would you brush your teeth without using toothpaste? Would you wash your clothes without using laundry detergent? No. You wouldn't just use water, just like you can't just use water on your produce. And nowadays, we are paying a premium for everything at the supermarket. So here we go. I just want to show you something. So grapes, we think they're supposed to look like this, but then you spray them with Eat Cleaner, and we have this set of colanders that's absolutely fabulous, that this is in the small one. And the Eat Cleaner, and then you rinse it with water. But what comes off these grapes, look at this. You don't know, that's dirt for sure, but is it germs, is it bacteria, is it pesticides? Okay, here, I have to tell you, I almost am embarrassed to show this because as the day, it's now almost 24 hours, this has gotten horrific. I mean, so we took, yeah, this is definitely worse than last night. My producer's saying in my ear. So here we go. We took fresh strawberries that were exactly alike, split them up, sprayed them with Eat Cleaner, rinsed them, and put them in the refrigerator. These we did not. We just rinsed with water. This is almost 2 weeks, but from last night to today, it was even, it looks unbelievable. There is no way you would ever eat those. But these look like they're fresh from the store. This is the power of this product. It is natural. There's no taste at all, so you're not changing the flavor. Actually, the change is a better taste because your fruits are clean. They don't have dirt and they don't have bacteria on them. And here we go, blackberries. Sprayed with Eat Cleaner, rinsed with water. Look at these that were just rinsed with water. It is really sad. It's so sad, and now you know why I say the average family of 4 throws out over $1,600 worth of produce. The biggest thing, my grandchildren, are the little cucumbers. I have 7 grandchildren, soon to be 8. They have the little cucumbers cucumbers are 97% water. So you know that they've got a coating on them like the apples, right? If I didn't use Eat Cleaner, we just cut the ends off the little cucumbers and they hold them and they eat them instead of ice cream or something. So I am telling you, from your beautiful, gorgeous tomatoes. I'm an Italian. I make red sauce all the time. You spray them with Eat Cleaner. I would never not do that again in life. Apple pie. Do you make apple pie? America's famous for their pies. Apple, blueberry, peach. A peach, you touch it, you see what's perfect, but the most important thing is to clean it, get the coatings and the pesticides and the chemicals off of it. Chicken soup, you'll cut up your celery and carrots, but how did you clean them? Remember, you cannot boil out pesticides. This, to me, Callie, is so amazing. It's like nowadays, we have cell phones. I didn't have a cell phone when I was a teenager, but we can't live without cell phones. So life goes on. Now you have Eat Cleaner. It will change your eating habits. What you're looking at here are fruits and vegetables, and they call it the Dirty Dozen. And I'm just going to talk about this for a second, everybody. This is a 2024. Every year they do this. They list the top 12 fruits and vegetables that are the dirtiest, most contaminated with pesticides and other residues. Number 1, strawberries. Number 1, strawberries. The average American eats 8 pounds of strawberries a year. Number 2, spinach. Number 3, kale. And I just had a kale salad today, but I felt fine about it because what did I do? I had rinsed it. I sprayed Eat Cleaner, rinsed it with water, and put it in the refrigerator. Grapes. Number 4, peaches. Number 5, they found pesticide contamination. Remember, your peach pie, you can't boil out the pesticides. Pears, unbelievable. Pears, that same, what you saw the apples, that's the same thing with pears. We could have done it with that waxy buildup on the outside with pesticides. Nectarines. Apples are doused with chemicals after they harvest them, okay? Because I'm going to talk about the journey of our fruits and vegetables. Bell peppers and hot peppers, number 9. Number 10 of the dirtiest, most contaminated with residues and pesticides. Cherries, blueberries, number 11. Green beans, number 12. Okay, so I know this is terrible to hear, but you know what? It's going to change your life. Now that you know, how could you not use it? So we have a video here that I want you to see. The average produce is touched by over 100 hands by the time you get it home. This is unbelievable, right? Look at this. Even other people's hands. We do it in this. Look at the bins that they go in. Look at the trucks, the containers. They come from other countries. I got grapes from Costa Rica last month. I'm like, Costa Rica? I still feel like everything's grown like all around me on Long Island, but that's not true at all, right? And the average distance your produce travels is over 1,500 miles. Unbelievable. So, do you want to wash it when you get it before you eat it? Of course you do. Do you want to prolong that life of the trip already? Do you want to prolong it? Why? You may get grapes and in a day they have mold on them because they came from somewhere in bins and stuff. You use Eat Cleaner, it breaks that all down, it removes it, and then they have a long life in your refrigerator. It is so unbelievable. This product is so unbelievable, and you're getting the best value in the country.
And all you need to do is spray whatever it is, whether it's the whole bushel of apples or whatever produce, a whole, portion of grapes, and then just rinse it, and you've got the cleanest, potentially the cleanest way to enjoy the deliciousness and the health benefits of what we eat. Something I wanted to share, and I think this is really important. It's partly because my son is vegan, so I'm always conscious of, I'm looking at the ingredient deck on anything before he's, I make dinner for him. But this does not contain ingredients derived from soy, egg, fish, crustacean shellfish, dairy, peanuts, or tree nuts. I think that's really important because there's so many people that are sensitive to so many things. It's gluten-free, another thing that I wanted to make sure you heard. A couple other things I love, made in the USA. And then USDA bio-based certified, and it's been given awarded the EPA Safer Choice certification. I also love that it helps deter growth of bacteria, yeast, mold, the things that do cause our fresh fruits and vegetables to just ripen faster than they need to. It prolongs the life. So this is feel good on every level. And I'm really, this is our last airing, final opportunity to get all 4 bottles, not 3, not 2, 4 bottles at this incredible price today, best price ever. And then we added the free shipping, and for the first time ever, we've done the auto ship. A lot of people have taken advantage. In fact, I think we've got less than 1,000 available on auto ship at this point. You can do either or. You're getting 4 bottles if you want to share with family and friends. Joy, each bottle is quite a nice portion. I think you said something like 800 sprays per bottle.
Yeah. Yep, and Callie, look at everybody, you have to look at the difference of here where it's rinsed with water, just water, and then it's cleaned with Eat Cleaner. I have to tell you, again, I spend like $70, $80 on various vitamins that I take. We're spending so much money on our fruits and vegetables. You want them to last. You want them. We do things to be healthy. Why would you eat anything that has pesticides and chemicals, bacteria and dirt on it? Because everything has a trip to get to your house. It's in bins, it's in being touched by people. It's just, unless you have your garden in your backyard, and you still have to use it if you have your own garden in your backyard, because you want to get rid of the dirt and the bacteria and the bugs, okay? So I just want to go through a list here because there are so many features and benefits that are amazing about this product. If you've seen the commercial, as I said, it has taken the nation by storm at a time where we are we're talking about making America healthy again. We're discovering things that we never knew about the foods we eat, and we want to really get down to the bottom of things, right? We want to be as healthy and live as long a healthy life as we can. Eat Cleaner, in my opinion, is the legacy that I want to leave for health and wellness with everybody, along with my disinfectant, okay? So now, I make the statement in the commercial, you will never take another bite without Eat Cleaner. And let me tell you, once you start using it, you will absolutely agree with me, if not before. Because of all the things you're hearing, I can't imagine anybody saying, I don't have to have this product. Everybody has to have it. So it's a natural fruit and vegetable wash. It's a patented formula. has no taste, it's crystal clear, no taste or odor. So you use it, you spray it, you rinse it off with water. It's not like you're using like those hacks where they say use baking soda or vinegar or salt or lemon juice that will transform the flavor of anything you put it on. It removes up to 99.9% of bacteria. It removes the pesticides, the chemicals, wax, and dirt. That statement is such a big statement. It helps keep your produce not just looking fresher, fresh for 5 times longer. It's awarded the EPA Safer Choice certification. It's USDA bio-based certified. It's gluten-free. It's tasteless, odorless, as I said, and proudly made in the USA. I cannot tell you that this is a game changer. You know, I changed with a simple twist of a mop. I changed an industry. This is changing an industry. And let me tell you, there are supermarkets across this country that are using it. All that produce that they spray with water, they now spray with Eat Cleaner and then spray with water because they want it, the produce that they have to get rid of. 2/3 of produce is thrown out in this country. Not 1/3, not a half, 2/3 is thrown out because it goes bad. That to me makes me so sad because it's really the gems of food are our fruits and vegetables. I mean, I'm Italian and I'll tell you pasta and the things that I make, the sauces are gems, but a lot of them come from fruits and vegetables, right? My tomato sauce, all of that. So again, I wanted Christy to show you because this is it. This is it. This is it, everybody. If you're sitting there, if you're somebody that's like, I don't know, absolutely. Why would you not use this? Why would you eat an apple that turns to this if you put it in 5 seconds in boiling water with all the chemicals and the waxy buildup? Why would you risk that in life? Why would you risk the mold? Why would you risk wasting your money and not having fresh fruits and vegetables last longer? Somebody made a fruit salad, a friend of mine, and she kept going back to it day after day, waiting for it to get soggy and stuff. 2 weeks, she said it looked like I just made it that day.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing. So Christy, here we go. I want Christy, my oldest daughter, who has developed product with me for 20 years. She's going to show you, I think, mind-blowing things and real, totally real.
I mean, we have to always put it in perspective for you, right? Because it's like, today's a very apropos day to say, instead of hold on to your horses, hold on to your money. You are going to save money by getting this into your door and spraying it on all of your food and getting the cleanest you can get with Eat Cleaner. Now look here really quickly. If you are a salad lover, a spinach lover, any of those leafy greens, this was washed with Eat Cleaner and rinsed, and look at that. Now this was literally just rinsed with water. Look at the wilting, the dark, gross, everything that you know, and guess what? This was only around 7 days, and that's what happened that quickly. Why would you waste that money? Today, for this price, but not buy one, get one, get one, get one. 4 bottles with thousands of sprays and uses. I mean, this is an unbelievable moment. Now look here, you have the blueberries. Just quickly, earlier I had sprayed half and not the other half. These literally came right out of a container from the grocery store, untouched by anybody, and guess what? They were organic. Look at the difference. Which would you eat? Would you eat it with all of whatever's on here, the hands, the bins, the gloves, the trucks, the whatever, or would you eat this that is actually cleaned by Eat Cleaner, that's lab proven, tasteless, odorless, and patented? Guess what? Right here, I'm gonna show you it live. Again, I'm gonna do the whole bowl just so you can see the difference of this product and what it does for you. As Joyce said, it is a game changer. Look at it. These are the ones that were not sprayed. These are the same organic blueberries. Look at the difference. I mean, if this doesn't start to put it in perspective for you even more, and guess what? It doesn't end there. It's not just a cleaner. You are getting a life extender. Yep, that's right. It is going to save you money because there's no more cash in the trash. Look at this. This, again, 2 bottles, 1 gallon. This is 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 1 g Eat cleaner. Look at the magic. Over 7 days. And this one, without cleaner, look at that. Look at the mold that has grown. And it's disgusting. I mean, come on. This is appetizing to us and our kids. Now, over here, the broccoli. This is it, guys.
Okay,
every time,
this,
I'm actually going to take this one.
Wait for
I
this.
know that when you say, look at that, keeps produce fresher up to 5 times longer. All you do is spray with e-cleaner and then wait those 2 minutes and bam, you rinse it off. Okay. This is what we think broccoli should look like, right? We thought it all along. But look at this with, when you're talking about with the water, you going right here. Okay, yeah, I thought rinsing my broccoli would do the job in life. It beads off like a freshly waxed car. That's disgusting. I'm gonna take the e-cleaner, and by the way, this is the same bottle I've been using all day for all the demos. I haven't even made a dent in this bottle. And I mean, I don't know who cleans this much produce in one day, but guess what? This is unbelievable. And I am telling you, it's already getting greener.
Oh, look at
that. It's like turning it into HD color. It's bringing it alive. And now with the water, you're actually able to clean it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Joy, this is when you and I saw this, we said to the person,
look at that.
when you're talking about a scientist with years of technology here in this amazing crystal clear patented formula, this is the magic. This is worth the price of admission. One head of broccoli, worth the price of admission.
Isn't
One
that the
apple,
truth, you
worth
guys?
the price of admission.
It's
I mean,
the
come
truth.
on, right,
I mean,
Callie?
a lot of us try to, you know, do organic if you can. It's so expensive. I understand, especially if you don't choose that. But either way you look at it, just to know that there's something that's helping you get rid of pesticides. I'd learned tonight with Joy, you can't boil it out, you can't bake it out. I mean, all of that is so important. What we're putting in our body, I mean, we have one shot on this earth and our bodies are our vessel. This is something I think we owe it to ourselves and our families' lives to be able to do something that is so effective yet natural and so effective. So one thing I wanted to point out, because we're at almost 30,000. This is the last airing. I know, it's only 8:30. It's 5:30 on the West Coast. This is your last chance to do this. I mean, our price at midnight goes up, free shipping goes away, auto ship goes away. But right now, you can join the tens of thousands of others who have, a lot of people have tried this and are stocking back up today. In fact, if I may, I'm gonna take a minute to read a few of the reviews that I saw on this from earlier, because it's really impressive to know it's a big customer pick, and that's even before this kind of a great value. So if you have a moment, feel free to read reviews. I read a couple last hour and I would love to share another one I loved. It says, super easy and effective. I was making my own veggie wash using vinegar, but watched the presentation on this cleaner and had to order for myself and for each of my kids. So easy, just spray, wait 2 minutes and rinse, and that's it. I use it on a lot of blueberries. They even taste better. Love this cleaner. Another one saying, this is my second time buying the product. I've also given it as a gift. Someone saying, I'm obsessed. Another saying, the product works wonders. And I mean, for those of us who do our bodies a favor and eat more produce, fruits and vegetables and the like, this is taking it to that next level, extending the life of the food that you're spending your money on by 5 times. And it's clean, it's made in the US, it's been awarded, it's patented. And by the way, and Joy, I know the commercial is out there, this price is better today than it is on the commercial. So we are definitely, HSN and Joy have been partners for a long time, offering you the best products and the best prices.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, I would just want to say to everybody, I'm so excited. We are in the final moments here today of an amazing day. I know we are so busy. I want you to hang in there. I promise you, I'm going to tell you all sorts of interesting things. You're going to see all sorts of amazing things. I know some of you are on hold. Stay there. Stay there. This is worth it. You can't get it anywhere for this price. You're getting 4 bottles. We pay to ship it to you free. Free, anywhere, not just you. It could be your daughter, your mother, whatever. And with 5 Flex, this is what I love about HSN. I've been part of HSN for over 25 years. 5 Flex, $5.99. What is that per bottle? To get it home and see if you don't think it changes your life. It changes your food, it changes your life, and you feel unbelievable. How many of you know people or you are juicing? How many of you have babies and are making your own baby food? Again, if you're a vegetarian, you're eating primarily fruits and vegetables. So if we're doing things like this to be healthy, why would we risk eating fruits and vegetables that we know We know if they're not organic. So if they're organic, you have to worry, and they can even use certain pesticides in organic produce. If they're organic, that they might have pesticides, but also you have to worry about bacteria and dirt, right? And germs and bugs. And oh my goodness, 30,000. Okay, everybody, be patient. I know we're busy. So then if they're using like everywhere in mass, they spray the chemicals. After, actually, quite frankly, after apples are harvested, they douse them with the waxy buildup so that there won't be bacteria and bugs, because your produce has to travel on average 1,500 miles before it gets to your kitchen. That's a fact. On average, 1,500 miles. So if you look, where did the bananas come from? Even bananas, even things with a skin, even a watermelon. Once you cut into it, a lemon, an orange, if it's contaminated on the outside, you cut it, it gets contaminated on the inside. This product is making history. And tonight, here is your last opportunity. It's not like, I don't know if I need that. You need it. I'm telling you, I know you need it. I know it's a necessity. It's like driving a car without wheels. Would you drive a car without wheels? You can't. No. So are you going to eat your fruits and vegetables without cleaning them properly, or brushing your teeth without using toothpaste? It becomes a necessity. We have created a whole new category in life here, and it is amazing, because now today, because of the science, remember it's natural, but because of the patented formula, you are able to get rid of the pesticides, the chemicals, the dirt, the bacteria. These apples, again, I have to tell you that these apples were all bought, the entire two, in the same bin of produce. The entire two baskets here looked like this. But what did we do with this basket? We dipped each one in for 5 seconds in boiling water, which brings visible the waxy buildup that after they harvest it, they do this, they douse it, so and the waxy buildup has pesticides in it, so it won't spoil, okay? So this is a disguised this, okay? Would you offer this to your children or your company? This is what this is. I mean, make no mistake about it, everybody. So I am so passionate about this, because I am, in my mind, I want to be one of the people who are trying to make our children and our grandchildren eat healthier, live healthier. This is one of the simplest, one of the most affordable ways to change that in your produce world, okay? So I can't change it if you love chicken and whatever. That's something. But this is for everything, from strawberries to apples to corn. When you shuck the corn, you're getting not one, not two, not three, but 4. And let me reiterate, natural fruit and vegetable wash, patented, lab proven, right? It's no taste, it's tasteless. It removes up to 99.9% of the bacteria, removes the pesticides, chemicals, wax, and dirt, and your produce will last 5 times longer. It's been awarded the EPA Safer Choice certification, and it's USDA bio-based certified, gluten-free, made in the USA, and ×4 for the last minutes. Be patient. It is truly worth it, beyond worth it in life, because this is pennies to use it. Pennies.
Isn't that the
every
truth?
time you use it.
And it's so easy to do. It's so quick.
Exactly.
I mean, each trigger spray is so effective. I know we just put up the wipes on the screen. I wanted to make sure everybody has a chance to get these as well. It's a 2-pack, 64 count for under 20 bucks. There you go, 871-319. For some of us, you know, when you're packing your picnic, or you're going to the park or the beach, or going on a vacation, sometimes this is just even an easier way to take care of certain things, like certainly just wiping things down can be just as effective. It's a personal preference, but it's kind of nice to have both options available in your arsenal, and ways to be able to protect your family and your friends. It's crazy to think of how many pesticides are out there and how many chemicals are being used by farmers, and you know, just the dirt and the bacteria that just is part of we share the world, right? But I know for a fact, I know you feel the same way as Joy and I do, and that is I'm going to do everything I can to protect my family and keep all of those things outside of my body and at bay. And this is the way. It's patented, it's an award winner, and it is the best value. You can see we're well over 30,000, and I guess we have hundreds of people right now that are on hold. So this is my suggestion. There's a QR code on your screen. Put your phone up there, it'll bring you right to this today's special, not just to hsn.com, but our today's special. And then you can drop it in the basket, either do one shipment of 4 bottles with free shipping on its way to you for $5.99 if you want to use a flex pay, $5 if you have an HSN card, or you can do the regular or the auto ship and secure a today's special price, lowest price with free shipping for all your future shipments. This is because you're getting 4 bottles. Maybe you do keep one, give one to your neighbor, give one to your son, give one to your daughter, keep them all, you know, keep one at the office. In either case, it is an incredibly effective product that is natural. So Joy, I know we've got just a minute or two here. Our final, I can't believe it's our final airing. It's so early, but that's where we're at today.
That's absolutely, and everybody out there, you know, there are things that are so important to have, and sometimes we pay a lot of money for things. This is so affordable. What it's going to do, whatever you spend, whether you get it on Flex, whether you get whatever, it's $29.95, right? You are going to save that money by not having to throw out your fruits and vegetables. They will last 5 times longer, so you will be able to eat them. Remember what I said, 2/3 of the fruits and vegetables in America are thrown out because they spoil. Average family throws out over $1,600 of fruits and vegetables annually. Okay, $1,600? And you could save $1,600 possibly by spending that $5.99 on Flex. I think that's a bargain. That's joy math.
Isn't that the truth? Gosh, that puts it into perspective, yes, doesn't it? Nothing is worse for me than to throw food out in the trash because it didn't get consumed early enough because it went overripe. This extends the life of that produce as well for five times longer. So there's a lot of reasons you're going to love it. And as